Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Living the Dream, a show that celebrates ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Hear what motivated them to attain their goals, see which circumstances molded their character and turned them into everyday heroes. Learn more about this show and the hosts for Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod TV and radio on Facebook. Now here are your hosts, the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Kathleen O'Keefe Canavas and Lori Boyle.
Welcome back to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. We're so glad you're here. We've been waiting for you all week. And we're going to be doing another Wicked Water segment. And we're going to be talking about some of the signs of dehydration when you haven't had enough water. Water is so important. We just don't put enough emphasis on how much water we really need to drink. We were talking about in the last show the magic number 8. 8 glasses of water, 8 ounces in the glasses of water, which equals a gallon of water a day. And I know many of you, like myself, are going, a gallon of water? No, that's too much water. But you know, that's what we need to be drinking, and we're not drinking enough water. So what are some of the signs that we can look for to know whether or not we're getting enough water, Lori?
Well, you know, when I haven't had enough water, I notice that the skin under my eyes starts to sink a little bit, and I get like dark circles. So I know that for me is a sign that I haven't had enough water, and my skin gets dry too.
It does, and that's a way you can check is to hold your skin like this and pull it up.
Right.
And if it stays, you don't have enough water. And that's one of the things that we do when we're playing tennis. If I'm going, well, I'm getting a headache, is it from all the pollen blowing around me, or do I need to take a break and go drink water even though it's not between sets? And if I do this and it stays up, that's what I know is telling me I need to go get some water right now.
So that's a good idea, you know, to find out what dehydration looks like when you're experiencing it, so you know, right?
When you're down on the beach and they're playing, they can't drink seawater. So you've got to ask yourself, do my children have enough water? Or are they going to get a headache? Just take their hand and pull the skin up and see if it stays. If it stays, you make sure that they drink some water.
Good idea. Very good idea. Also, if you have a headache, that could be because you don't have enough water. 90% of your brain is water.
Yes.
And if you're thirsty, you need
That's
to drink some
sign.
water. And even if you're hungry sometimes you're thirsty. And if you're on a diet, that's even better news. So you just drink the water and that will fill you up. So it's really good to drink a lot of water. It also makes your skin look really good.
It does. It plumps your skin out. And in the desert, we tend to look like little prunes if we don't get enough water. You know, you all shriveled up. But another thing that's kind of difficult to a degree to talk about is the color of your urine. When your urine is a deep, deep, dark yellow, you don't have enough water. You need to be running clear. And that's how when you first wake up in the morning, whether you know it or not, your urine is very, very yellow. Not only has it brought out the impurities in your body during the night, but you didn't drink water for 8 hours or, 7 hours, however you were asleep. The first thing you need to do is go in the fridge and get your infused water and drink it, because it's full of vitamins, minerals, and it's healthy for you.
Right. Okay.
And we're going to show you how to do that.
So we're going to show you one more. And this one is blueberries, orange, and basil. And you may think that those 3 things don't go together, but they are really good. The basil is just a little bit different. We used rosemary and mint in the past, and now with the basil, I think it's really refreshing. So first, we got a muddle.
We need our muddler. And remember, this is something that your children can do. You can give them this part of it. They're not going to cut themselves. They're not going to hurt themselves. And it's an important step.
Right. And this is the fun part, because muddle just really means
muddle.
Smash it up.
Smash it up, yep.
So here, I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'll take a few of these blueberries. Not all of them, because we want it to look nice in a little jar. Oops, that one ran away. And
blueberry season is coming up on the Cape.
Yeah, all the fresh fruit.
All the
that's
fresh
available
fruit.
right now.
Oh, my Rainer cherries
really nice.
are all over the trees. I'm going to make a Rainer cherry pie.
Really?
It's so good. Yeah, I send Peter up the ladder, up into the tree, and I say a few Hail Marys, and he picks all the cherries out, and I bring them in the kitchen and put them into, but I'll show you how to do this, put them into a plastic bag and mash them down to get the pits out, so you're not sitting there handedly getting
that's
the
a
pit.
good
It's
idea,
really
yeah.
quick, and it saves your juice. And we'll do that. We'll make a
Great.
wild cherry pie that, so good.
So the next thing is the basil. Oh, can you smell it?
I can, all the way over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you don't
it's
need
just
too
wonderful.
much. You don't need too much.
Because
But
it's fresh.
It's fresh, and once you crush it like that, the flavor really comes right out of it. Okay, so we'll put that in.
And then do you need some orange? in
We
that?
do.
Okay.
We do.
So I'm going to just take this and, so do we leave the orange rind on?
No, I take it off,
You take it
actually.
off,
I don't
okay.
really like that flavor of the rind on it.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I really
So I
didn't
took
like
it off. It's easy to do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take the orange rind off. And you might want to save the
a few of these
rind
in.
for when you do your, when we're doing the,
Our matching ice cubes.
our matching ice cubes. Exactly. My brain is muddled. And that way, it's colorful. But you do still get the flavor. I mean, you get the zest. Anytime you recipe calls for orange zest, it means you just use the rind and you just kind of muddle the rind up.
And you don't need much either with an orange or a lemon.
Yeah, because you can really
taste it. You can really smell
you
it.
Smell it too. Okay. Do you need more than that, or is that good?
We should probably put a lot more in.
A lot more in.
Yeah, we'll probably use
I
half an
haven't
orange.
done this one before.
Probably about half an orange. We'll make it.
Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting my oranges one on top of the other after I cut them, and then taking the rind off in one fell swoop. There we go.
Good job.
All right.
You're a great sous chef.
Oh, it smells so good. So good.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And then we'll just put a few more basil leaves on the top, make it look pretty. And then we can pour the water in. Make sure that gets screwed on tight. There we go. And the water.
And the water. This is my part. I get to add the water. All right.
So hopefully, drinking this kind of water is a little more refreshing. It's a little bit of a change from regular water. It doesn't take long. Because we muddled it, it'll only take about 2 hours in the refrigerator or less. And if you just want to do the whole fruit, leave the whole fruit there, you can put it in overnight. And of course, if you've muddled it and you've used some, and it's just going to get a stronger flavor, that's all.
So it's all ready to go. And one of the hardest things to get children to do is drink water. They want sodas. They want something with flavor. This has flavor and it's healthy. It's good for them. So by having this in the refrigerator, and by the way, this is not going to break if they drop it on the floor. You might have some water to clean up, but you're not going to have glass. So this is one way to get your children to drink a little bit more water, and that's one of the things that they really need to do. They're not getting enough.
Yeah, and if they want the bubbles, you can put in a little soda water.
Yeah.
And that will bubble it up a little bit.
that'd be
If
kinda
they don't
cool.
like the still. So, okay, so we've got that. Now we'd like to make some matching ice cubes.
Yes. Okay. And the reason we're doing this with the ice cubes, again, think about even if you're having a picnic outside, what is your table going to look like? What color are your flowers? And you can match your ice cubes to your flowers. You can match your ice cubes to your decor, It's okay to be a little overdone in that regard, because it's going to show your guests how important they are to you.
It's a nice detail. It's outdone.
Okay,
So
what
for
do we
these
do?
ones, we'll just do the rind, since we have the rind already. I did the blueberries earlier. And then we can just put a little piece of basil in there.
Okay, you can probably just pull your basil apart.
Right.
So let's just throw the basil in there with, and this is something that your children can do to help you. You can always have these ice cubes in the refrigerator. And then just, so you've got orange and green, two of my favorite colors.
So just think about coming home from work, and it's a really hot day. You can sit out on your patio and put a few ice cubes like this in your glass, drink this water. It's going to feel like a spa day.
And you know what the best part of it was? In one of the previous shows is I was chewing on the ice cube. It was delicious.
That's true.
Ice cube
Edible
was
ice
like
cubes.
ice cream.
Well, you might not want the rind in this one, but you could put the blueberry in if you
But I'll
want
put the rind.
If you want to do that. You'd eat the rind?
I love orange rind.
Oh, you do? Good.
Love it.
Then these ice cubes are right up your alley.
They're right up my alley.
Okay, so we can pour some water in.
These rinds are excellent. And that's one of the reasons why you want to make sure you've got organic oranges.
Yeah, you do.
You
Yeah,
need organic rinds, and
right. Everything's organic.
so you just kind of fill up your little ice tray, and boom, you're good to go. What a party!
Yeah, it's just so good, especially with the summer, with all the heat, and if you're sweating or playing tennis or out there exercising, you really need more and more water. So this is a good way to do it, and it's easy.
So
it's easy and it's quick.
So I don't know if you can see this, but I just added the water without dripping all over the table. I just added the water to it, and that's going to be our ice cubes in a very short amount of time.
Okay, so we'll put this in the refrigerator, in the
Yeah,
freezer,
in the freezer.
and we'll be right back. So before we do this, Kat, I'm gonna let you do my trick. And see how well you do with the water glass. Okay, so you fill the glass with water.
Okay.
Right?
Where's my
I got a piece of paper for you.
She's
There
got
you
the
go.
paper for me.
I've got a piece of paper.
Okay.
You're gonna put it over.
I'm going to put it over.
You're gonna turn it upside down,
I'm going to turn it
Quickly.
upside down. Quickly.
and then you're gonna let go of the paper. There you go.
Ta-da!
It worked. Okay, so we're going to take our ice cubes, and we can put some in these glasses, and we can try this water.
How pretty is this? Orange. That would be great for Easter. You know, all the orange and yellow at Easter. And you can use this same technique. Let's say you wanted to float a huge ice cube in the middle of a punch bowl. You can do that with this. Put all your different fruit and put it into a big bowl, put it in your freezer, and then run hot water on it, get your big ice cube out, float it in your punch bowl. Beautiful.
Very good. Lots of things to do with ice. You can put flowers in it, edible flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And again, you want to stay with the organic stuff. So let's try this one. Now this one again is orange, blueberry, and basil, which is a little bit different.
It's so pretty. Look how pretty that is.
It smells really good too. Cheers.
Oh, it does.
It's great.
It's hot under
Very
these
good.
lights. So this is perfect. Thank you so much for being with us, everyone. We really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more on Lori and I, go to our Monday shows on New Earth International. And I'm live at 5, and you can go to my Cat Cannabis show on Facebook or Kathleen O'Keefe Cannabis public page, and you can click the link right there and go to my show. Laura, your show's a little bit earlier than mine. What time is yours?
My show is 3 p.m. if you're talking about Pacific.
Oh, Pacific, yeah.
So it's 6 p.m. Eastern, and it streams live, and it is. We want to go to the Lori Boyle Show Facebook page, and it'll have all the links there of all the shows. So hope you tune in and watch it. There's some good interviews.
A lot of fun. Thanks again for being with us, everyone. Till next time, drink lots of water.
Thank you for joining Lori Boyle and Kathleen Cat O'Keefe Cannabis on Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for our show updates, and join us next time when we showcase more everyday heroes.